My name is Ngwi-Menyi Taka. And in our last episode, we faced a painful truth. Domestic violence is real, it is widespread, and it destroys lives, silently, deeply, permanently. Today, we are asking a question many people are afraid to confront. Why do people become violent in relationships? Because if we don't understand the cause, we will keep treating the symptoms, and the cycle will continue. Let me say this clearly before we go any further. Understanding why someone becomes violent is not the same as excusing their behavior. Violence is a choice, abuse is a decision, and every human being is responsible for their actions. But research, experience, and real-life stories tell us something important. Violence does not come from one place. It is not one cause. It is a combination of factors. So today, we are going to uncover those factors deeply, honestly, and carefully. Let's begin with the first one, upbringing and childhood exposure. Many people who become violent did not learn love the right way. They learned control, they learned fear, they learned dominance. A child who grows up in a home where the father beats the mother insults the father, conflict is handled with shouting, threats, or silence, does not just witness violence, they absorb it. And as they grow, that becomes their normal. So when they enter relationships later in life, they don't know how to resolve conflict peacefully. They only know what they saw. But again, what you learned as a child is not an excuse. It is a responsibility to unlearn. Psychological and emotional factors. Some people carry deep wounds, unhealed trauma, rejection, abandonment, low self-worth, and instead of healing, they control. Instead of communicating, they dominate. Instead of expressing pain, they express anger. Some individuals also struggle with poor emotional regulation, extreme jealousy, fear of abandonment, narcissistic tendencies, insecurity masked as control. And when these are not addressed, they turn into patterns of abuse. Because some people don't know how to handle emotions, so they explode. Alcohol and substance abuse. Let's talk about something many people ignore. Alcohol and drugs. Substance abuse does not create violence, but it lowers control. It removes filters. It amplifies anger. A person who is already struggling with control becomes even more dangerous under the influence. Research consistently shows that alcohol abuse is strongly linked to increased severity of domestic violence. And this is where many people make a mistake. They say, "It's only when he drinks. It's only when she is high." But listen carefully. Substances may trigger it, but the problem was already there. Cultural and traditional beliefs. In some cultures, violence is normalized. Phrases like, "You must control your wife," "A man must be respected at all costs," "A woman must endure," "What happens in the home stays in the home." These beliefs protect abuse and silence victims. In some environments, reporting abuse is seen as betrayal. Leaving is seen as failure. Enduring is seen as strength. But let us be clear. Enduring abuse is not strength. It is survival. And survival should never be the standard of love. Some relationships are built on control instead of partnership, competition instead of unity, ego instead of understanding. When respect is missing, conflict becomes dangerous. And when one partner feels the need to dominate, violence becomes a tool. This is especially common in relationships where communication is poor, boundaries are unclear. One partner feels entitled to control. People are influenced by what surrounds them: friends, media, community, social norms. If someone grows in an environment where violence is celebrated, aggression is admired, dominance is encouraged, they may adopt those behaviors, because human beings adapt to what they see repeatedly. So now we ask the real question. With all these factors, upbringing, trauma, alcohol, culture, environment, can domestic violence be prevented? The answer is yes, but only if we become intentional. Prevention begins before the relationship. Before love becomes commitment. Before commitment becomes marriage. There must be awareness. We must teach healthy communication, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, respect for boundaries. We must stop romanticizing jealousy as love, control as care, possessiveness as protection. Because those are not signs of love, they are warning signs. Prevention within the relationship. If you are already in a relationship, pay attention to patterns, not promises, patterns. Anyone can apologize, but not everyone changes. Watch for repeated anger, control, isolation, emotional manipulation, and take them seriously, because abuse does not start big, it grows. Personal responsibility. At the end of the day, every individual must take responsibility. If you struggle with anger, seek help. If you struggle with control, seek help. If you feel overwhelmed, seek help. Because hurting someone else is never the solution. Domestic violence is not an accident. It is a pattern. A pattern built over time, from things ignored, things unhealed, things unaddressed. But patterns can be broken. Cycles can be stopped. And it starts with awareness, because understanding the cause is the first step to ending the damage. If this message spoke to you, I want you to do 3 things. 1. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you believe is the biggest cause of domestic violence? 2. Share this video. Someone needs this understanding. 3. And if you recognize these patterns in your life, do not ignore them. Seek help. Speak up. Take action. Silence protects abuse. Awareness breaks the cycle.